What's up, guys? It's your favorite whiny bitch, Speed Pants, and I'm angry. So you know what that means. It's time for another Things I Hate. Of course, this is being Things I Hate Part 3. Cool. The main thing that inspired me to do this was music reviewers that seem to have a bias toward things, like hating something or absolutely praising something. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that there's no way in hell that it's their actual opinion, that they're all faking it and shit. But sometimes it really seems that way. For example, Rocked. I like Rocked. Rocked is a cool guy. Well, I've never met him, but he's cool. He's kind of funny and stuff like that. Recently, he got sent a week ago, he got sent the new Puddle of Mud album, a band he's not a very big fan of, but acknowledged that they can make good songs. And he gave it the first ever score below a 4 out of 10 on his scale. He gave it a 2 out of 10. But other albums that he absolutely hated, that I think he might have hated even more than Welcome to Galvania, for example, like Five Finger Death Punch's and Justice for None, he gave that a 5 out of 10, despite saying that the cover of Gone Away on it was one of the worst covers he had ever heard, and saying that the band is talented, but not using their talents or something like that on the album. It's like, and then in this review he says that there's a catchy guitar hook and stuff like that, and he's happy that Wes is sober, but good intentions doesn't make a good album. But throughout the review, I mean, I guess it kind of reads like a 2 out of 10, but so did the Five Finger Death Punch one. That one at least read like below a 5 out of 10. It's almost like he was holding off until a band he recovered on, Regretting the Past or something like that, released a brand new album and he actually reviewed it to give it a bad review out of 10, which is ass. It almost feels like he wanted to hate the album, despite the fact that it's clear that he claims, and that I almost believe, that he didn't want to hate the album. But it kind of seems that way with the way he absolutely slandered the thing, despite not being all that bad. I'm calling it right now, even though this barely has to do with Things I Hate. I'm calling it. Rocked and the Rock Critic are gonna have the harshest reviews of the album. Fucking Galvania if they review it. Well, what Rock Critic reviews it. Air TV is gonna be slightly less harsh on the album, and he's still gonna hate it. And then Spectrum Pulse is gonna give it either the same exact score as the Tool album or over the Tool album. And I know what you're thinking. Why is that so oddly specific? Well, because they're all four of them really good friends who constantly do the Rock Coliseum, and Rocked, ARTV, and the Rock Critic all gave Fear Inoculum great reviews, while Spectrum Pulse gave it a 4 out of 10. So, if you come back to this video and you watch the people and I'm right, then maybe they really do have a bias. Another thing I hate, which has to do with reviews and stuff like that, is there's no point in rating an album from 0 to 5. Because everyone always does, a half. Like a 4.5, 3.5, 2.5. Just do 10 then. Because, there's as many digits as there is in a 0 through 10, which is 11 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11. That there is in the freaking, 5, a 0 to 5 if we count halves. 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and 5. It's like, maybe they just want the thing to be shorter so it's more digestible, I guess. But it's kind of useless, if I'm being completely honest. There's no point in rating an album out of 5 when you can just rate it out of 10. And another thing I hate, K-pop stands. You already know this, though. Everybody knows that I hate K-pop stands. What the heck? Cat likes to twirl me around my bed. Anyways, yeah, if you see my previous video, you already know an important message: K-pop sucks. Alright, I dislike K-pop a lot. partly due what they've done to Frosted GH and other friends of mine and stuff like that. What you call it? And I also hate Sans and Smash, but most of you have seen my my video where I said that I absolutely hate Sans and Smash anyways. And if you have seen that one and you haven't disliked it yet, please do. All of my friends are disliking it and things like that, just to have it as a joke. So head on over to that. Another thing I hate is tight spaces where you have to park. Because most of the time, no one wants to park there. I'm hoping that if I start to drive, I'll be good at that. But man, it's super annoying when I want to go somewhere that's on a side or something like that. It's a pretty long walk away, but no one really wants to drive there because it's on the sidewalk and stuff like that. Or you have to pay a toll for it and things like that. And I understand that. But sometimes, it just really gets on my nerves, and it's definitely something I hate. Number... I'm not taking numbers, I'm just saying I hate things. I also hate when someone, like a YouTuber or something like that, claims they're going to retire and start doing a bunch of stuff to get some things out of the way before they retire. Example, Cover Coronation. Good. So you might know Cover Coronation, alright? He's good. I love the guy. He's a really funny dude, and he has 75,000 subscribers. However, recently, let's see, it says a month ago. Let me check. A month and 10 days ago at this point, he announced his retirement. He said that he's retiring because he just can't keep up with anything. But then this has been one of the most active weeks, active months ever in Cover Coronation history. So as soon as the retirement announcement was over, he reviewed "We Are Not Your Kind" by Slipknot. Posed the question, asked the question if there was too much music in 2019. Did another live stream, which is the thing that he's been really doing recently. He reviewed the new Killswitch Engage album, the new Hemina album. Asked if heavy metal fans take it way too seriously. Reviewed the entirety of Tool's discography, including Fear Inoculum. Made a video about reasons people hate deathcore. Ranked all the Tool albums. Did 2 more streams. And just today reviewed Korn's new album. Which raises a really good question that why would you wait this long to go active? I know you're trying to maybe give a big send-off to the end of the channel, besides he said occasional live streams and stuff like that. But it's clear that you had this thing. It's clear you had the determinations like that in you to do stuff now. So why wait, man? Why? Same thing with some other YouTubers that I can't remember the name of. I think the gaming lemon never retired. Someone else, I can't remember the name of it, he retired, and he was doing some awesome stuff through his retirement years, and just why? Couldn't you have already done that awesome stuff and then just announced you retired? Come on, man. I hate being locked out of Twitter as well. I've been locked out of Twitter a couple times due to freaking K-pop stands, which is, real cool. I love it. Freaking stupid ass. They're probably gonna find this and report this, whatever it is, but I don't care. I'd much rather stand Hoobastank, which is why I follow Hoobastan on Twitter, which is kind of funny. But it's whatever. But yeah, especially the locked times. I got locked out for 7 days because a K-pop stan reported me for no reason, and Twitter decided that no, it's a super valid reason. Because I said I wanted to eliminate K-pop. Ridiculous. I also hate, and this is a big hate, I just hate school. It's not like school is literally the worst thing ever, but God, sometimes it really feels like it. Whether it be teachers out to get me or something like that, friends doing stuff that's not really funny or something like that, but thinking that they're really funny, or just the amount of stress making you lash out at people. I lashed out at Josh earlier today because I fell down on the floor and I got super mad about it because he was laughing. So I probably would have lashed out some other time, but it just feels like I might have done it just because I'm stressed, and I apologize to him. Which one? And you'll probably end up watching this video anyways. But it's just like maybe it's doing like stress. I don't really have much stress from school or anything, but maybe when I get in school, maybe it just feels like that. I'm honestly not sure. I freaking hate this. Okay, constantly, every time it's Friday, Twitter puts in the trend for me: Fursuit Friday. Okay, I'm not a furry. First of all, you all know that. I follow, I think, 2 people who are furries: Heather the Husky and I can't remember the name of the other person. I'm only following one. I don't know if because YouTubers that I like that I follow on Twitter are like treating it out as a joke or anything, but it's starting to really get annoying seeing every Friday. Oh, Fursuit Friday. Freaking, this is bullshit. What you call it? Also, I hate people that can't make up a side. Which, hey, what you call it? I'm not letting myself off the hook here. I probably hate myself because I cannot pick a side on a lot of things. But geez, some people, they just, like some people, they just want. No, actually, no. I'm ranting about the wrong thing. I hate people who switch sides. I barely ever switch sides. I usually stay with a concrete opinion. But people like Boogie2988, who I do like, what you call it? I'm torn on him. All right. Because I have respect for the guy, and I think he's cool, and I think he's been fucked over and stuff like that by a lot of people. But at the same time, he constantly fence-sitting and changes opinions and stuff like that. And I like that he wants to change from that. But God, it gets really annoying how often he switches sides and stuff like that. Same thing with what the hell was his name? What you call it? I don't know. I completely lost my head. This one. Cause, wait, no, that's not what I was even trying to rant about either. Those were 2 just mini rants. I hate people. That I can't have. That I can't like all the way or hate all the way. Which is basically what I was trying to get at with Boogie2988. Because I can't hate him all the way because he means well. And he's an alright dude. But at the same time, I can't like him all the way because, oh my god, sometimes he's pretentious and just a moron. It's like, come on, dude. Same thing with Chris Fronsnack from Attila. I like the guy, but at the same time, he always acts like a massive, overblown dude. Which is probably to help Attila sell records and stuff like that. But I tell you what, it definitely doesn't help some of my critics and stuff like that I like watching feel any better about them because because it almost feels like they don't take any criticism from anyone. But at the same time, I like Attila's music, so I can't go out and flat out hate Chris Fronsnack or anyone from that. Same thing with Kanye West. He's made some really dumb comments and some stuff like that, and some questionable decisions that I just really haven't agreed with. And no, I'm not talking about the Trump thing. I don't care about politics. Stuff like saying slavery is a choice and stuff like that. Like, why? Like, basically, this part's leading into things like thing, which is I also hate having to separate the art from the artist, which kind of goes for Attila, goes for Boogie, and goes for Kanye, because he's been releasing good albums. He hasn't really stopped releasing, at least quality albums. But some of the stuff he's saying is like, oh, come on, dude. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of you, because then I'm going to immediately get lumped in with, some stuff. And people think, oh, you think slavery was a choice and stuff like that? Like, no. And they're not even going to listen to me, because people really don't like seeing other people's side of the story nowadays, for some reason. Same thing with Lost Prophets. Alright, Lost Prophets made some good songs. But my god, Ian Watkins is a fucking idiot. Seriously, touching kids and grooming women to touch, raping kids, and then grooming women to do the same thing to their kids? That's just effed up to the nth degree. But I feel like some of the, Clone Heroes streamers and stuff like that take it a bit too out of hand. Like, yeah, I get it. Ian Watkins is a massive asshole and should rot in hell, but that doesn't mean you have to mute rooftops. Yukog Monkey really pissed me off with that. It's called Guitar Hero World Tour. He muted Rooftops just because it was made by Ian Watkins. Meanwhile, he's played Cannibal Corpse songs and stuff like that, and their guy was a murderer. It's like, come on, dude. It's like that's kind of being that's pretty biased, 100%. The thing with someone brought up Guitar Hero World Tour, and if someone replied, like standing on the rooftops, everybody scream your heart out, and Asai immediately said, out of all the songs to remember from World Tour. Yeah, I get it. Ian Watkins is a massive douchebag and deserves no success, but that doesn't mean you have to take all of Lost Prophets down with him. Charles Manson made some okay songs and wrote some of the Beach Boys hits, for Pete's sake. And he's a massive asshole. I hate the guy, of course. But I can separate his art from him and say that some of his art was okay and stuff like that. But he himself was a douchebag. I don't understand why, nobody seems to be able to do that for Lost Prophets. And once again, I'm not condoning what he's doing. Massive, massive, massive asshole. But, come on. You can do better than that. Hair would always get super itchy when I'm hot out. I guarantee you it's from allergies. But, oh my god, dude. I swear, I'm trying to hang out with my friends nowadays, but ever since August has hit, it's just been a slog to hang out with them because we're always walking around and stuff like that, and I feel like I'm itching myself every 5 seconds, sweating all over the place, even though I'm not sweating at all. It's ridiculous, and honestly, it's really starting to get on my nerves. Good thing October is coming around the corner. It also reminds me, I hate people who dress up the same exact costume at Halloween. Like, I'm always making sure to make creative costumes, or like funny costumes and stuff like that. But oh my god, I constantly see people in the same exact costumes. Like, okay, everyone else on the planet has done that. Well, and this isn't the thing I really hate as much as the other things, but it can get really annoying when you see like 50 people with the same exact Jason Voorhees, Screaming Freddy Krueger costumes, and Mario and Luigi costumes that you've seen for the past 50 years. It's like, dude, we get it. Those are popular things. Fuck off. God damn. Also, I hate how pricing in some places is ridiculous. How come I can go to Five and Below and get God's gift to humanity, or Satan's gift to humanity, or Buddha's gift to humanity, or I don't even know's gift to humanity, Icebreakers Duos Watermelon, or just Icebreakers Duos in general. I can go to Five and Below and get that for like $1.30. But if I try to go to the store and get it, it's like $3. Why would I even go to the store to buy it then? I'd be wasting all my money when I could just go to Five and Below and do it. Which reminds me, wouldn't you just think that the stores would do that? They'd sell them a lot faster and probably make a lot more money instead of having them sit around for ages. So they followed what Five and Below was doing and stuff like that. Instead, they have overly priced extortion prices that as soon as someone figures out they sell them at, they sell Lifesavers or Icebreakers Duos at Five and Below. Guess what? They're not buying them for you anymore, and there's your money going. I hate how certain limited edition stuff sells out so fast. Like, I'd kill for some Flatbush Zombies or Beast Coast or a Pro Era merch, City Merg merch, something like that. But God, every single time they come out with something that's even a little bit, like, limited, it's sold out in 5 seconds. It's like concert tickets. Speaking of which, I absolutely hate that no bands come to Philadelphia. Come on, Soil. Come on, Hailstorm. I missed Switchfoot, but come on, Hoobastank. Come on, all you guys. Can't you just visit us? Like, I want to see concerts too, man. Come on. Jeez. Also, hate how physical media is going out of style. I'm not against streaming. And I'm not against listening to albums on YouTube. I just feel like a lot of rock and metal fans are kind of against. But I just like owning physical media. I think it looks cool. It's nice to have a collection of it that I can see all the time. It's like having a collection of video games. Yeah, it's cool to buy them digitally and stuff like that, but sometimes you can buy a copy of them and still get an old code in them that nobody's used, and that's a good feeling. That's cool. So it kind of sucks that physical media is really dying out nowadays. It kind of hurts my heart. Also, how some some foods are just made absolutely poorly and shit tier by restaurants that are kind of good. Like, I love Half Pro Pizza. They have great burgers and great stuff like that. And their white pizza is absolutely phenomenal. Meanwhile, I can go to another place that I can't remember the freaking name of it, but I can go to another place that has awesome food in it, and then get their white pizza and be like, oh, even with regatta cheese on it, it's just like, oh, man, I wish I just went to Half Pro. Their pizza's so much better. It's like, can't you just figure it out? And yeah, most of these are fucking nitpicks and stuff like that, but that's really the point of it. Because it's just really stupid things that I hate. Some of the things I say have like some really good reasoning behind them, and you guys can probably understand why I hate them. And other ones, you guys are probably looking at me like, really, really, you're angry at people for rating songs like and albums from 0 to 5. But in my opinion, come on, just cut me some slack. Also, hate how Rock Band 3 has a song limit. You caught. I have a bunch of custom songs and stuff like that, and I feel like eventually I'm gonna run out of space for them. It's going to give me the error message that I'm not looking forward to. It's just like, hey, by the way, you have too many songs. Just saying. So now we're not gonna let you have the song. I'm just gonna be over here like, my feelings. How could you do this to me? And yeah, I feel like that's almost about it because we got 2 more things left. Hate my amp. I absolutely hate my amp. It doesn't work, basically. I have to stretch out my cord for, or do some weird elaborate setup to use my bass guitar with actually give it an electric sound anymore. And that really makes me mad, because I love playing bass. So eventually I'm going to have to buy a brand new amp, and hopefully that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg, because I like having 2 arms and 2 legs. Alright? 2 legs, 2 arms. I want to keep them. Please do not take them away so I look like this. Hey guys, how's it going? Come on. Ridiculous. Just like, what? I've never even done anything like knock over the bass amp or anything, so I'm really not sure why it's just so faulty and garbage. But I digress. And I also, to end it off, I hate when people are just needlessly mean. And sometimes I get them. Like, Rock Band DLC, like, something might not be like your taste or something like that. But then, like, some people will just, like, this is basically what I'm talking about. Some people just complain about, like, something, like, like, everyone was complaining that there wasn't enough metal. Rock Band Network rewinds are happening. Now there's a bunch of metal. And now everyone's like, oh, too much metal. What do you want? I'll say, I don't really play Rock Band 4 anymore because my brother uninstalled it. But I remember thinking, oh, it was okay, and I'm a metalhead. I love metal. I'm also a hip-hop head. I'm a lot of heads. If only I could get some head, if you know what I mean. But it's like, you complained, you got what you want, and now you're complaining that that you got what you want. Same thing with the punk rock NBA. He has a lot of good videos. He was talking about how what was it? Bring Me the Horizon. Used to have Sayer. I can't remember what the freaking name of the song is. Damn. But I know what the song is. It was a deathcore song. And everyone was getting mad at them because they were playing deathcore, metalcore and stuff. No, they're not deathcore. Everyone was getting mad at them because they were playing metalcore and stuff like that. And nowadays they release pop rock music and stuff like that, and everyone's like, oh my god, I wish you could just play say or whatever it is. I can't remember the name of the song. It's like, you complained about them doing that, and now that you've complained and you got what you want them to go back to the thing that you didn't like. Make up your mind. Like, Jesus. Why are you even complaining at this point? You complain so much that you got what you want. What are you gonna do? Complain another 10 years until they go back? But I don't even like Bring Me the Horizon, but it's just kind of annoying. I hate anime fans. Well, some. JoJo fans in particular. But yeah, I know I said I had only 2 more left, but I got some more, I guess. JoJo fans, shut up. Let me listen to Roundabout by Yes, a song that I don't even really care for, without having to hear, oh, that's a JoJo reference. Yeah, you know what's a JoJo reference? My fucking skim flute. Leave me alone. Another good example. Alright, another really good example. My Hero Academia fans. Same thing with JoJo. I hate that show. So I don't want to get harassed by you telling me, oh, this show's great. No, in my opinion, it's not. Steven Universe fans, you're not immune to this too. I don't like Steven Universe. Don't get mad at me and tell me I'll give him about 5. Give me the freaking Squidward meme. I'll give him about 10 minutes. Yeah, I saw that, Claire. I'm probably about to unfollow you because I hate Steven Universe that much. But it's like, come on, man. If I don't like something, why are you constantly hammering on it? Especially with the K-pop stands. I don't like K-pop. K-pop stands. Oh, fucking kill yourself. Me, okay? I'll kill myself. Them. Oh, kill yourself faster. Bro, leave me alone. Yeah, it is super goddamn annoying every 5 seconds. I try to listen to Walk Like the Egyptian by the Bangles, and oh, that's a JoJo reference. Oh man, my fist is a JoJo reference. I hope you get this one. But anyways, this has been Speed Pants ranting about stupid crap that no one cares about. And as always, have you heard of Joe Mama? Seriously, have you heard of him? Because you know that Joe Mama and I, we go way back. Yeah, that was corny, but honestly, I don't care.